I feel like coming into the season, we surprised ourselves with how good we actually were and the talent that we have on this team. Coming in, I mean, for our first game of the season, we played a tough team, Minnesota, but that next day we bounced back and we beat St. Cloud, who's also a decent team. I mean, they're a pretty good team as well, and I think that first weekend just showed that okay, this is going to be a good year. Like we can do this no matter what team, and this team definitely had a lot of success in the beginning of the year, and we did hit a patch in the season where I mean games we were playing well and games just weren't going our way, and we sat down as a team together and really thought about what goals we wanted to accomplish this year, and just taking that step back in a long season and looking at the big picture of things really helped with our success in our first playoff series against Lindenwood, and against Syracuse was a tough loss, but knowing that we could leave the rink with our heads up because we had a very good year.
Basically, it sounds cheesy, but like the sky's the limit. Like just reach for the ultimate goal of wanting to obviously win a CHA championship. And I think just that we were able to make it to the playoffs, like into the semifinals, was something that was really exciting and really big for our program. And just all our little victories this year combined is just something we're really proud of.
You know, to start the season, so much excitement around getting started with this particular group. Great balance of veterans, so many outstanding newcomers. We didn't set any limits on what this team was able to accomplish, and I think that was real important for us coming out of the gate to really just go for it. And they continue to get better and better every single day throughout the course of the year, and I'm really proud of them.
Everyone on this team has such a big heart, and just like the love everyone loves to play hockey and be here and loves the school. So I think genuinely loving the situation where you are and the people you're surrounded by is something that just sets a really good foundation for a program.
I would say the best thing about this team was how close we all were and how the camaraderie had been amongst all of us, and like even if we did have a tough loss, like we all had each other. So I think that's one of the things that helped us the most as a team is how close we all were and how close we all were able to get, like having like 8 new freshmen. So
And then along with that, like I found the positivity of the team was like really, really helpful, like through a lot of tough, hard patches, because like you could always count on your sisters to like pick you up or to be like, okay, you got this, like just get your head back in the game, and you're always able to like refocus and like get back into it because you always had your sisters there to help you through it no matter what.
In the locker room after our last game, everyone, the attitude right away was, okay, all about next season, got to start working right away, and that's just the goal of this postseason right now is we're already thinking about next October and getting back on the ice as a team.
And I think the biggest plus in off season is like when we lift in season, you're not going to push a lot of weight. You have games to save it for, and off season, like we have nothing to save it for, so we're able to push ourselves really hard and just like push weight, and it doesn't matter if you're sore because you don't have a game the next weekend. So I think that's one of the best things about off season.
We're like a really competitive group, so like off season is fun, like seeing like, oh, like I want to out squat Sarah, or I want to out like bench press someone. So I think like our competitive side really comes out, and it pushes, we push each other in the weight room in off season more than we're able to during in season.
Do you have, I'm sure there are many, but do you have a favorite memory that sticks out in your mind from the season?
A bunch, and you know, it starts all the way back at the beginning of the year with our team building exercise with elite leadership training and JB Spiso, and just how much the team embraced that and how it really brought them together through their own hard work with that exercise. And then so many moments throughout the course of the year. You know, tying Quinnipiac, ranked opponent here at home, was certainly big. Overtime win over RIT on the road, which we had to come back and make that happen, was big. And then certainly the sweep over then ranked number 6 Mercyhurst here in this building was a tremendous moment for this team and this hockey program. And again, more great moments in the spring semester, and winning our first playoff series, to have an opportunity to host that at home, win 2 really close games, a very hard fought, a lot of patience, just really emblematic of the growth this hockey team went through over the course of the season.
Well, I mean, like, coming in, I had never ever heard of Thon before. So, I mean, like, kind of hearing about it was a complete understatement to what I kind of saw when we walked through that door and, like, saw the crowd and the music and, like, the Thon pep dancers, like, going with the whole crowd, and they were all doing the same dance. So it was quite a huge experience, and I never quite realized how significant it was to the university until I actually got there and, like, had the opportunity to dance for, like, the entire stadium with my sisters.
One thing I didn't know about Thon, like, coming into Penn State, was that it's actually, like, it happens throughout the whole year, like, sororities and fraternities and other clubs and, like, stuff just go up canning, like, a bunch of weekends in the fall, and like, raise money that way. So it's not just the one day, it's throughout the whole year. And I even went back after our team danced on the Saturday night. I went back Sunday for like 4 hours to actually watch it, and it was amazing to see, like, we would see the different families actually come up and talk about their kids, and then there was like a huge concert, and it was just like really cool to see and be a part of that.
If you had to describe this team in one word, what would it be?
One word.
A circus.
That's good.
Sisters.
Aw. Aww.
So cute.
I got a word. Unpredictable. Literally, you never know what's gonna happen. It's a lot of fun being a part of this team.
I guess a hyphenated word would be fun-loving, but that doesn't sum them up because they're so hard-working. I think well-balanced, because they do work so hard. They're so competitive, and they're such a close-knit family. And there are days where, along with the hard work, my face hurts from smiling and laughing. That's how much fun this group is to be around, and that's when the magic happens, when you're working hard, you're being ultra-competitive, but you're having fun and enjoying the experience with each other, and that's the kind of culture we have here. So well-balanced.
Crazy.
Yeah. Clowns, I don't know.
Smokes.
Support.
Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sisters.
Yeah, sisters pretty much. I would say that's the best word to describe this team is sisters.